You know what I'm saying?
So if it's something you want to say to Boosie, what would you say to him?
Nigga, let's fight. Let's do the celebrity boxing match. Nigga, they offer us a lot of goddamn money to do this.
Yeah, straight up.
Niggas, yeah. And then
So you think you'll beat Boosie?
Man, yeah, hell yeah. yeah, I kick Boosie all off of his ass.
What the nigga say when you made so he couldn't believe it?
That nigga was turning in circles. Before I hurt a black man, I called the police on a black man. I'd much rather put a nigga in jail than put him in the graveyard. But let me just walk you through catching this murder case. So when I commit this murder, it's September 18th, 1991, and it's headline news. It's the front page news. The front page read, a hero dies trying to thwart teenage shoplifters.
Damn.
And he had just got married 3 days prior to that. So it was real big in the headline. So it was our murder. There was 3 skinhead white guys who had just killed this black man who was sitting on back of his truck. So they crime was real big in the news.
He's alluding to the murder case that he caught at 14, and I guess he's just going through the motions and the circumstances of how it happened.
It was my Hispanic friend Jose Rodriguez. They in that same week they had just killed a neighborhood crime watch guy. Then there was 3 more white boys who had accidentally killed the woman. They were just dropping rocks over a bridge. Then it was Mario Lopez. He killed. So all of these child murders, all of us children had ended up in a juvenile detention center within that 1 week time span. So unbeknownst to us, that we became the first group of children in America, outside of the children in California, Chicago, New York, and Philadelphia. We became the first group of children in America who began to commit these violent crimes such as capital murder and murder, attempted capital murder, attempted murder, kidnapping, aggravated assault, aggravated sexual assault, rape, and arson. So he was considered as violent crimes, right? So prior to this, America hadn't saw children who committed these type of crimes. Politically wise, Bill Clinton was running for president. Joe Biden was the speaker, I think either the House or the Senate. And so they had like a conference, like a big speech before America. And to this day, it changed how we're treated in the criminal justice system. They went before Congress and said that there's a wave of children who have been born in this country. And this is Joe Biden, our president, and they deemed us super predators.
Yeah.
This is a term that they use. So Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, and when he said this in the passion, in the tone, in the quantitative data, the quantitative statistics, because they didn't have the qualitative. They hadn't spent time with children to know. But homie, they deemed us as heartless. They said we were super. So they said these are children who are super predators.
Not only that, this is when they started giving children that young juvenile life.
I would argue that these children today would fit more of that description. So this is how they described us. They said that we was gonna be born, that we would be bigger, faster, stronger, that these children are heartless, and that we wouldn't be able to change, meaning that we would be incorrigible. So that sent a shockwave of fear through America, homie. And they started changing laws toward children. So they started creating laws such as juvenile life without parole.
Yeah.
Where they started.
Then he's not alluding to the fact that You know, back then it was more acceptable for the police to just, you know, ransack your neighborhood. They in our neighborhoods more than others because this is after the Black Panther movement. You know what? Nobody really standing up for it too much, the Muslims or nothing like that. So the police was fucking with people a lot back then.
Sentencing 12-year-old kids, 13-year-old kids, 14-year-old kids to life without parole in adult prisons. They started lowering the age of certification where a kid can be tried as an adult. They started creating long, extreme sentences, nigga, for young kids. Not only that, that's when they started the Democratic Black Caucus, along with Bill Clinton and Joe Biden. Them started creating the mass incarceration laws, the 1994 Omnibus Crime Bill, the minimum sentencing guidelines that would tie the court's hands.
1996 anti-terrorism.
Yeah, all that, homie.
Yeah.
And so those were mafia. Those were bills that should have been geared at mafia people. And they started putting it on black children and young 17, 18, 19-year-olds, hitting them with RICO charges for selling crack with their neighborhood friends. Yeah, nigga, they pulled me over and go put my motherfucking ass in the nut house. And they did it under a law that's, nigga, a cold motherfucking law that niggas ain't hip to. It's called, it's the Sandra Bland Act. Nigga, see, Sandra Bland had a smart mouth. And I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but nigga, the Sandra Bland Act is a bad motherfucker. And I challenge any motherfucker to Google and look into that Sandra Bland Act, and then you'll see why they pushing this mental health shit into the narrative of everything. See, once they hit you with this Sandra Bland Act and go mental health, it strip you of your due process, homie, so you can be civilly committed into an institution and never be free again.
Not only that, they don't have to give you a phone call or anything like that. So you can just literally disappear. And they send you to the crazy house, saying you unstable. You're not able to make rational decisions by yourself.
See, they started using civil commitment on sex offenders who they thought or would deem would be high risk to reoffend again. Oh, okay. So they would civilly commit them to an institution. They don't let them leave with leg under, but they can't. They live there till they die down there. And every 5 years, every so year, they go back to court. But secretly and quietly, nobody knows this, so they don't never have to release you. So nigga, when they do me like this, nigga, the Sandra Bland, I said, nigga, they done put this down on the regular motherfucker. You got a smart mouth riding through Clayton County, one of these counties around here, and your mouth too smart, nigga, rather than taking you to jail, cause you go get a phone call in jail. Nigga, they take you over here, you disappear. Because you fall under the HIPAA law.
The HIPAA, yeah.
The HIPAA law. Hey, man, where Charleston at? We don't have a Charleston here. Because they can't release your information. Yeah.
So when they pick you up under that Sandra Bland Act,
they took me to the jail first.
But you had to be diagnosed though already, right?
They already got somebody. When you go there, nigga. See, when you go there, nigga, the doctor's there to diagnose you.
And what they diagnose you at?
Homicidal and suicidal by ideation and preparation. Now listen to that.
What the fuck?
Listen to that. So nigga, all my encounters.
So you homicidal?
All my encounters with the police are extremely dangerous because it says that I'm homicidal,
suicidal,
and I'm suicidal by ideation and preparation.
You would take what you believe to the extreme so much that you're willing to die for it. That
I want to be killed by a cop. So nigga, when they pull me up, I get handled rough in the motherfucker, boy. Nigga, I get handled.
So that's active right now. That's your tag. When they pull you over,
anytime I get pulled over, arrested, nigga, one motherfucker.
Gun, they showing their ass.
Well, they gonna be aggressive. Yeah. They have to take the initiative. They have to take precaution. They have to take an extreme superior position with me. All kind of homie. Because homie, listen.
They also do that to religious leaders. The brother Rizza Islam, they do him like that. They do Farrakhan like that. They do people like that. They feel you are a threat.
Homie, they know.
Talk that shit, man. Come on, talk that shit.
I ain't gonna say too much, homie, but
come on,
listen.
man. You here to talk that shit?
You see, he say he can't say too much because he really can't. They'll commit his ass again. Where you think they had Kanye West at? When that boy told me, he said, hey, you better be quiet speaking about certain shit or I drug your ass up again and nobody won't hear from you. Where you think they was taking him to? They wasn't taking him to jail.
My nigga told me, nigga, you buy, nigga, them folk go, nigga, I'm gonna preach at your funeral. I know what to say.
There's a video online where Dick Gregory told Malcolm X the same thing. Malcolm X tried to get Dick Gregory to go with him to that speech, and he said, man, I'm not going with you. And he said, Malcolm X, why? He said, nigga, cause it's gonna be 2 dead niggas instead of 1. He said, man, they gonna kill you.
So, nigga, when my mama get on the phone and say, son, and my mama break down crying. Now, you gotta think, nigga, I done caught a murder case. My brother done had a murder case. My granddaddy done been to the feds. My grandmama done been to the feds. My auntie, my mama done carried all us through jail. Nigga, she broke down crying and said, son, I don't know what kind of trouble you done got into. But Lisa said it ain't nothing nobody could do. What? This the lawyer. What you mean ain't nothing? Oh, man.
A long call.
Man, what? No, but I think Lil Tootie will try to squabble with me. Nigga might not put him in the headlock and call the police.
So
hold him
since
to the
that
police.
whole shit happened, you ain't seen none of them nowhere? Cause you know you be outside.
Nah, I ain't seen none of them niggas nowhere. We done been in the same cities. None of that. Once T.I. made that little song, then I made the little song. He laughed about it. Me and Boosie done kind of talked, indirectly. To kind of on 2 different occasions to try to do something, but it's the people around him, like with the Vlad TV shit. Vlad bringing up the fact that Aiden didn't want to interview Boosie, but nah, homie, it ain't no real smoke, nigga, cause we ain't done nothing to each other.
Yeah,
I was just finna say that it can't be a real problem to where you two can't sit down and have a conversation. Even him and T.I., like you should be able to have a conversation if there ain't no bloodshed.
He said words.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So if there's something you want to say to Boosie, what would you say to him?
Nigga, let's fight. Let's do the celebrity boxing match. Nigga, they offer us a lot of goddamn money to do this.
Yeah, straight up.
Niggas, yeah. And then
So you think you'll beat Boosie?
Man, yeah, hell yeah. yeah, I kick Boosie all off of his ass. Yeah, he done took it personal. And I'm saying, nigga, personal. Ain't none of this shit personal, homie.
So did you actually spray Solja Boy with some pepper spray?
Yeah, I swear to God I did. He swore, man, yeah. He said, nigga, spray, I maced myself. Nah, homie, hell nah.
So how the fuck?
Yeah, that's impossible, him macing himself, especially, since that's a situation that happened so long ago and now we got video of what happened.
He walked up to me and then I sprayed him. Just like that.
Yeah.
So now he just walked up to me so the way he walked up to me is as if I just walked up to him and sprayed him. So the nigga seen me or somebody he knows saw me at the Rolling Loud in Miami. And the nigga pull up in a Sprinter van with a bunch of niggas. And shit, nigga, he walked right up on me while I was smoking a blunt outside the store. And the nigga walk up on me with a bunch of niggas. And shit, I just maced him. The nigga said, I want to talk.
Cause it kind of like, it was threatening, sort of. Like,
but they wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, and it's
walk up on
all y'all
bullshit.
walking up on me, homie.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, and I'm with my little mama.
Oh, by yourself?
I'm by myself, standing outside the store.
And Solja Boy kind of a frail nigga too, man. I don't know, he just don't strike me as what he be saying he is.
Little mama, my partner in the store shopping. So it's 3 of us. So it's me, my little, and Dewberry fit to fly down either that day or the next day.
That's
I think Dew came down that day. So, but he think he'll go realer though. And one of the niggas with him got a pistol. So when I mace him, homie, that element of surprise is a motherfucker.
All the gay shit went out the door. What the nigga say when you made it? He couldn't believe it.
That nigga was turning in circles. One of the elements of mace is it make you delirious.
Yeah.
For a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to gain them senses. Before I hurt a black man, I called the police on a black man. I'd much rather put a nigga in jail than put him in the graveyard.
So if they see you right now, do you think it'll be any smoke?
Probably with that little Tootie motherfucker. Yeah, probably with that little Tootie motherfucker. Lil King is a real little nigga.
Yeah, he's solid. I just had him here the other
Yeah,
day.
Lil King is real. You can tell homie. See, I sit back and I really assess shit and I look at shit. See, motherfuckers try to discredit him because they think, but nigga King grew up over there with Granny.
Yeah.
Yeah, learning all the bullshit, being babied and
Yeah.
coddled. You know what I'm saying? So he get to go outside. So nigga, he reflecting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he ain't mimicking. He reflecting. And you got to understand, nigga, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Nigga, it's in daddy.
Yeah.
So you don't think it don't lie in him? And he done tapped into it by way of the root and the fruit. So, no, but I think Lil Tootie will try to squabble with me. Nigga might have put him in the headlock and call the police.
So
Hold him
since
to the
that
police.
whole
get up.
shit happened,
I don't think Boosie will let him know. I think Boosie's smart enough to, calm himself down before it go that far. Because Charleston White is already letting you know, hey, I don't really want to do nothing to you. So if in the event that I have to, I'm gonna just call the police on you.